girl, you like to party? It's like, I like to party redneck style. Well, I'm from Oakland, so I had no clue what that meant, right? So later that night, I caught her sniffing glue and blowing her brother. If you've been to Turlock, you know that's how it is. But, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about religion recently. I've been thinking about converting to Judaism. Not for religious reasons, but because I think a yarmulke would just perfectly cover my bald spot. But I don't know, I've been paying a lot of attention to the news. Anybody here watch the news? A few of you sometimes? Alright. Well, there's been a lot of talk recently in the Republican Party about the Democrats being the party of food stamps. They say, oh, you want to be on food stamps for the rest of your life, be a Democrat. Well, I'm a Democrat, and I'd like to let them know that's a bunch of BS. I make way too much on unemployment to qualify for food stamps. I like the way they got the seating here. Everybody's got a chair. Earlier today, I went out to eat with some people, and I made the mistake of going to the restroom while they were picking out our table, and when I came back, they were sitting at a booth. Now, all you skinny people are like, yeah, booth, that's a comfortable spot to sit. When the end of the cushion on the chair is here, and the end of the table ends here, you gotta see an issue with a guy my size, right? So now I gotta act like I'm doing a limbo, right? And I gotta scoot on down like this and get the table right above my big ass belly and right below my man titties. And I gotta slide in there like a puzzle piece, right? But then I'm being rude because my tits are on the table. Ladies, I'm sure y'all can feel me on that one. But I've always been a bigger guy. I was a lot more self-conscious about it though when I was a kid. It's one of those little fat boys you see at the swimming pool with their shirt on. You know, because it makes us look skinny. Now, I'm not sure y'all understand how bass-backwards that logic is, but the second your shirt gets wet, it starts to cling to your body, right? So now instead of looking like a little fat boy, I look like a little pregnant girl. People are walking past me all, excuse me, miss. I'd have to look up and be like, these are boy boobs, you asshole. Man. I smoke a lot of herb. Anybody else here smoke a lot of herb? Sometimes I get too high, though. Some of you were thinking, I didn't know that was possible. This is an example of too high. Last week, a buddy of mine called me up for a sack. But I had the munchies like crazy, so I decided I wanted to get something to eat first. So I called him back and I said, yo, can't bring by any herb right now. He was like, I don't need any. Right then my heart kind of dropped, and then I got kind of mad. I was like, who's telling on my customer? I was like, who'd you buy from, bro? He was like, you, man, you left my house 5 minutes ago. Or I'll be driving down the street and it'll go into a natural curve, so naturally I turn on my blinker. That's when you gotta think about for a second, especially if you're high. Or I'll get really hungry and I'll want to make something to eat and I'll walk to the fridge and I'll open it up. And I'll stand there like this for 45 minutes and decide everything takes too long to cook, so I'll close the fridge and walk over to the cabinet and I'll open it up and I'll stand there for 45 minutes until I decide it's time to go to bed and I go to sleep hungry. I got so hot last week I couldn't even remember how to tie my own shoes. I had to have my homeboy drive me to Walmart to get some Velcro ones. In case you guys thought I was bullshitting, right? And so I'm walking around Walmart and I see the coolest thing. Oh my god, that is the coolest can opener I've ever seen in my life. So I went ahead and bought it, brought it home, opened my drawer, 8 of the same can opener, brand new in the package. I know you guys are thinking, oh, well, that's a waste of money. I get so high I forget birthdays, Kwanzaa's, anniversaries, so it's good to have something brand new in the package to give away as a gift, right? The only thing is I gotta date girls that get high too, so I can convince them a can opener is a bomb-ass anniversary gift. Hey, baby, remember last week when we were getting high and you were trying to open the tuna fish can with your teeth? No. Of course not. You were high. I love you, baby. Happy anniversary. Trust me, guys, it works. I've done it 5 or 6 times already. With the same girl. But, I don't know. I do some messed up stuff when I get high, though, too, sometimes. Like last week, I was hanging out with this homeboy, and we were sitting on the back porch smoking a blunt. And his son comes up, and he goes, Daddy, how can I be rich? Right then, I look over and I notice the dog licking its own balls as my homeboy is getting a phone call. So he excuses himself, and I turn to the dog and I go, "Kid, do that, you'll be rich in no time, right?" Kid probably can't lick his own balls. Anyways, I get a call from my homeboy the next day. I guess he walked out that morning and his son was licking the dog's balls. Now I know you guys think, "Oh, that's messed up what you did, Charles," but here's the messed up part of the story. He came out and he was like, "What are you doing?" And the little kid looked up and went, "Daddy, am I rich yet?" And my homeboy felt so bad he gave him a 20. Now all I did was point at a dog. My homeboy actually gave a kid $20 for licking his balls. That's way more messed up than anything I did, folks. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave you guys with one last joke. Anybody here ever watch TV commercials and think, "God, that's stupid"? Like there's this Folgers commercial, right? And they have the son is coming home from the army to surprise his family for Christmas. And the daughter walks downstairs and she notices him and she's all, "Oh my God, brother, you're my real Christmas gift." And right then you could see the mom walking down the stairs noticing it and she's like, "Yeah." Then they play the Folgers song, "The best part of waking up." Exactly. Now Folgers has the audacity to say that their 2-cent cup of coffee is way better than this family's gathering, right? But I'm a stoner, so I've got a way where we can twist it just a little bit and make it so it still works. Now instead of them playing the Folgers song when the girl goes, "Brother, you're my real Christmas gift," what they need to do is play right? And then the mother has a shocked look on her face, and then they play the Folgers song, because then that cup of coffee really would be the best part of that woman's day. She just found out her kids are sleeping together. There's nothing going to change that. Alright, folks, my name is Charles Scott. Look me up on Facebook. Thank you.